Alright, for something a little bit different, I'm going to have a pick on the challenge lock. This lock is from Steel Pinnings, sent to me by Apache Locksport. It has a mummified key, so we won't be seeing the key, but what we will do is throw this into a lock now and see what happens. Alright, we'll set up a vise when we have a camera rolling. Dropping my tension tool. And we'll grab this Peterson jam. That's just what I feel like grabbing, and I think it's not a bad choice. We'll see whether I've got enough reach or what have you. Not sure I'm getting the best feedback. Ooh. And this choice of tension tool. I think I'm using too much tension. And we're open. Oh, yay. Yay, yay, yay. Catching myself daydreaming there going, it's not going to kick my ass. So, it is open though. Whoops. Let's see if we can peel some of this tape back and get a squeeze at what might be inside. So, she's open. Really want to lock it up again. I have a key, but it's a mummified key, and I think we'll keep it that way. What about this? Oh. Okay. It's half of it. And just snap that thing clean in two. Sorry about that. Now the other springs, I think I'll just leave them in there. So that's what we have. Let's see if I can't straighten things up a little bit, and we'll come back with a better view. Okay, let's see how that holds for a view. Tried to retrieve a couple of the springs that were resisting out of the lock, and got a couple out, but there's still a couple caught up in there in some threading that's been done up inside the Bible. But first things first, 5 pins. The key pins are all sort of serrated slash spool type pins. Some of these serrations are quite deep in a couple of these pins, so it makes it very spool-like, but in general they are all serrated key pins. With the first one we have a little wafer which goes with this little wafer trap up in the plug that I'll get to. Upstairs we have standard in one, kind of a barrel type pin in two, a couple of serrations, a serration at either end. We have another serrated pin in 3, 2 serrations there. 5 we have a single serration, and coming back to 4 we have a pin in pin. The internal part of the pin has a kind of deeply cut spool end, or serrated end, quite deeply cut. The jacket also is serrated, and if I can put this back together, you might be able to see the bottom of the center part of the pin protruding out to give it T-pin behavior. So very, very cool. Let's see if I can get a closer view of the plug, and we'll have a look at some things there. Okay, not sure how well you're going to see this. Oops, bumping the camera, sorry. We have some light threading in 2, and also slightly deeper threading in 5. Yeah, 2 is quite shallow, 5 are quite noticeable. While we're on 5, we have a slight enlargement on the end here of this side of that chamber. Not too sure if you can notice it. Looks like a little nodes there in 2 as well. You see in 3 it's much more noticeable. So there's been an enlargement there, kind of a bit of make for a bit of interestingness, and the more obvious modification being here in around chamber 1, where we have this wafer trap set up. So this little basin, shallow basin here, would hold that little wafer pin at some point and have it slide around and be a little bit of a mongrel to try and pick. So that's what is inside the plug. Let's see if we can have a look at this cylinder. Okay, there's the cylinder. Not sure if I can show you much down there, unfortunately, but they all seem to be standard. It feels to be threading in 2, quite possibly in 3 also. 4 feels normal. What does it? No, 4's threaded, I think. 5 is standard. So 5 standard, 4 threaded, and I think 3 is threaded. 2 is threaded unless that's the spring, and yeah, 1 is standard. And so there we have it. That is the different and fun lock from Steel Pinnings. So thanks to Steel Pinnings for putting it together, and also, of course, thanks to Apache Locksport for sending it this way. Peace and respect, people. Be good. I'm out. Okay, just quickly, I had a bit of a dig around to see if I could find a replacement C-clip for the back of the lock. And as you can see there, I managed to find one. So that's in place now and everything's good again. Alright, I'm gone. Again. Bye.